Kia guys, I'm finally back to do part 2 of the Ithaca Saga. I'm back in the main office, back in America, flew back yesterday. I was originally going to do part 2 straight after part 1, but my cousin came back from her walk and I get really camera shy, as you guys know. So I tried to go down to the lobby of the building, but it was just really busy. People kept walking past and I didn't want to miss anything because I missed some stuff in part 1. Sorry guys, I will try to lock in for the second part, okay? I will try not to miss things. But I just want to talk a little bit about part 1, my thoughts and feelings, because I've listened to the songs a couple more times, but mostly I've just been listening to the challenge. I am obsessed with that song. I think it could potentially be my favorite vocal performance. It's definitely up there. I would have to listen to the whole saga as a whole when I'm done to, you know, really decide. But it's amazing. And something I really want to point out, this lyric didn't stand out to me originally because the challenge is the first song. But whoever can string my husband's old bow. But once you listen to the other 2 songs, everyone refers to Odysseus as the old king. Like, because he's not there anymore. But she doesn't refer to him as the old king or old husband. She could have said, whoever can string my old husband's bow. But she didn't. She said, whoever can string my husband's old bow, which is representing how she still views Odysseus as her husband and also the king, you know, in that manner. And it's just so good. It's giving a comma after dearest from Hamilton, if you guys understand that. I feel like it's the same kind of vibe there. So yeah, and that it just gets better every time I listen to it, but it didn't stand out to me because of the order that the things went in. And also thank you for everyone telling me that it was Odysseus in the song, which I got eventually, okay? It took me a while, but at the very end of the song I realized that they were saying Odysseus and that it represented, you know, how he had become the monster, like Polyphemus and all that. Also, I did not pick up on Odysseus's voice and Hold Them Down. I'm gonna have to really listen because you guys told me that his voice gets louder before he shoots and whatever his irrelevant name is. And also, I love like the line, only me and the ocean will know. Poseidon don't want no part of that, bro. He's like, keep you and your schemes far away from me. And I agree. But yeah, that's my recap on the first part. So we've got 2 more songs. I'm really sad I don't want this to end. But first we've got I Can't Help But Wonder. I'm also hoping Athena potentially in this song because we heard, you know, the piano and the legendary motif which was helping Telemachus. So yeah. Enough of that, let's get into it. I can't help but wonder. This could be many things. Pray for me, guys. What's that the beginning of? It's gonna come back to me when I'm editing, I can feel it. Just a man? Yeah, I think it is it gonna be about Odysseus just being a man? Don't mind me. Yeah, so Father? It's gonna be between Telemachus and Odysseus.
Son.
Yeah.
All my life I'd have died to meet you. Thought about your name so much it hurts.
Is this gonna make me cry, guys? Is this gonna emotionally damage me?
For 20 years I dreamt of how I'd greet you. Oh, and now you're here. I can't find
The vocals. Also, it's funny because Telemachus's singer, the voice actor. He sounds like he could be related to like Jorge, like could be the son. The voices are similar, and I love that.
The words. All my life I'd have died to know you. Days and nights I wish that I could show you. For 20 years I never could outgrow you.
For 20 years I could never outgrow you. Their relationship, it hurts. Because it's not like Odysseus chose to be away and he kept trying to come back, you know. But for 20 years, and he had that expectation of people thinking like him growing up and wanting him to be as great as his dad, and he had big shoes to fill and everything. My poor boy, my poor baby.
For 20 years I never could outgrow you. Oh, and now you're here. I can't help but wonder what your world must be if we're like each other.
If we're like each other, just take the dagger, stab it, just twist it. Because if we're like each other, because he grew up without him, so like, do they have any similarities? Because usually you pick up habits from your parents from being raised by them. Oh, you definitely do have similarities, because I love you both.
If I have your strength in me.
Yes, you do.
All this time I've wondered if you'd embrace me as your own.
Of course, he's been fighting so hard to get back to you, Telemachus. Okay, this is about to be beautiful.
All this time I've wondered if you'd embrace me as
Oh, his voice.
20 years I've wondered, for so long I felt alone. Oh my son, look how much you've grown.
And he missed it all.
Oh my boy, sweetest joy I've known.
I can't with him. I can't. Sweetest joy I've known. It's just so heartbreaking because even though he's back now and they can have a beautiful relationship now, it's never gonna bring back those 20 years he missed, like the entire time Telemachus was growing up. And nothing can like replace that. Nothing can fix that.
20 years ago I held you in my arms, how time has flown.
Oh,
Used to say it'd make the storm clouds cry for you.
he would literally do anything for Telemachus.
Used to say it'd capture wind and sky for you. Held you in my arms, prepared to die for you. Oh, how time has flown. I can only wonder what your world has been. Things you've had to suffer, and the strength you hold within.
Telemachus. Both sides just break my heart. I don't even want to think about it.
All I've ever wanted was to reunite with my own.
And he has.
We've wandered, but today you're not alone. My son, I'm finally home.
I just got full body chills. He's finally home. Actually, we gotta go back because I gotta listen to that again. Sorry, not sorry.
My son, I'm finally home.
Piano.
Father, how I've longed to see you.
Telemachus. Of course we had to have another Telemachus. Full circle. Gotta go back.
I've longed to see you.
I've longed to see you guys together.
I'm home.
That was one of the most beautiful things I've heard It first just Odysseus was doing it, and I was like, that was beautiful. And then Telemachus came in. Oh my gosh.
Go. Tell your mother I'm home. I'll be there in a moment.
The Penelope Odysseus reunion. I'm not prepared. We're getting ahead of ourselves here. But tell Penelope he back.
I'll be there in a moment. Of course.
Athena.
Show yourself.
If he goes, I know you're watching me, show yourself, that is the most perfect way to bring back Athena. I just got chills from the show yourself alone. I think this entire saga is just giving me chills.
Show yourself. I know you're watching me. Show yourself.
Oh my gosh.
You were
the clock.
never one for hellos.
I can't help but wonder.
I've missed you, Athena. How I've missed her. I've missed her voice. I've just missed her in general.
This world could be if we all held each other with a bit more empathy. I can't help but feel like I led you astray.
No, Athena, you did not lead him astray. Well, in my opinion, because I'm a Athena supporter, defender, till the day I die. I love Athena. And, you know, if anything, if we had listened to her, we could have avoided some problems. But, you know, she's grown and she can see the error of some of her teachings, and we love that growth.
I can't help but feel like I led you astray. What if there's a world where we don't have to live this way?
If that world exists, it's far away from here. It's one I'll have to miss, for it's far beyond my years.
He's just old and he just wants to spend his time with his family. And I understand that. But, I mean, Telemachus is like the new little mini Odysseus, and Athena's little mini... What's the word that I'm looking for? Little mini...
You might live forever, so you can make it be. But I've got one endeavor. There's a girl I have to see.
Penelope! My wife too,
Well.
actually. Warrior of the Mind. I gotta listen to the little very well.
Very well.
Father, she's waiting for you.
We're waiting. We're all waiting, okay? Oh my gosh. Thoughts, feelings. Not many. I feel like I really expressed them. Except I wish we'd gotten Athena for longer. And maybe like a whole song with Athena. But I'm grateful for what we got actually. We could have had no Athena. But does Odysseus know what Athena did for him? Because that girl deserves her praise. She deserves her roses. She deserves the credit. And I know that's not why she did it. But that means she deserves it anymore. Like, anymore? She deserves it even more. Because I feel like it was a cute reunion goodbye for them. But it was so short for the length and the depth of their relationship and everything that they've been through, like, together, and what Odysseus has been through and how he's changed and everything like that. I don't know, maybe I'm asking for too much, but I just love Athena so much, as y'all all know. Also, I was gonna say in my review of part 1, about the bow situation, thank y'all for assisting. I've actually been looking at some fan art, and I can understand like how the bow would be strung like the other way. Like, so it's like a reverse, there was a special word that you guys use, like a reverse bow. So it curves that way, but it has to be strung like the other way, so it curves back. And so that's why the suitors couldn't figure it out, because they were trying to string the bow the wrong way. And that's just so good because it shows Odysseus's wits, but also apparently it's very hard to string the bow the other way. So it shows his wits and his smarts, and then, you know, the patience to shoot through, the accuracy and patience to shoot straight through like 12 axes. Yeah, so it's better that it wasn't a trick. Well, it kind of was a trick because Penelope knew that they probably were all dumbasses and couldn't figure it out. Anyway, I digress. Kia ora guys, this is me editing. So I apparently filmed for 40 minutes. So unfortunately that means I'm gonna split I Can't Help But Wonder and Would You Fall in Love With Me Again into 2 separate parts, because I yapped for 15 to 20 minutes for the first song and maybe like 20 to 25 minutes for the second song. I just apparently had a lot to say, so the Ithaca Saga will be 3 parts. I'm sorry, but more content, I guess.